Yo, what's going on, people? What's happening? Welcome to Strasbourg Steve for another watch along tonight. Game 3 of the MLS quadruple header on a Saturday. So, yeah, big up everybody inside. Hope y'all are doing good. But yeah, Nashville SC taking on my beloved CF Montreal. So yeah, we'll see how dusty Montreal is gonna be tonight. Not looking forward to it at all. But anyways, it is what it is. I like watching football. I'm kind of a crackhead for it, so bro, it is what it is, man. Anyways, so starting 11 for Nashville SC. Joe Willis is in goal. It's a back four of Bauer, Walker Zimmerman, Mayer, and Daniel Lovitz, former Montreal Impact player. Big up Lovitz. Fan of his, definitely. He's been a decent MLS fullback for a minute. Tag Seth, Alex Mule, and is it Gonzalo Brookman? Goose Brookman? Gaston Brookman. Formerly of LA Galaxies in midfield, and he also played for Parma, I believe, in Serie A. And then it's a front three of Perez, Sam Surridge, and Hani Mukhtar. Obviously, one of the best players in MLS. Teal Bunbury, Patrick Yazbek, Taylor Washington, Wyatt Mayer, Jason Palacios, Adam Sipich, Brian Schwaka, Christopher Applewhite, Julian Gaines is Nashville's bench. Meanwhile, for CF Montreal, Laurent Courtois is going with a 3-5-2, so he's switching it up again. This fucking guy has no idea what he's doing, by the way. So 3-5-2, Jonathan Sirois stays in goal. Fernando Alvarez is back in the 11 finally. I don't know why he wasn't starting in the beginning of the season, but whatever. Luca Petrasso starts at the center back position as well, alongside George Campbell. Guboglu starts at right wing back. Dante Sealy starts at left wing back. That's interesting. Bryce Duke, Nathan Saliba starts in midfield, and Lotori starts in midfield. Caden Clark and Prince Owusu are the front two for CF Montreal. And then on our bench, we've got. I need to hold on. Need to punch Lewis in. Big up Lewis. What the fuck? Why did I just do that? Jesus Christ! Hold on. Just created a new tab out of nowhere. Back to this. Mate, fuck off. There we go. Shout out New York Red Bulls for beating those fucking scumbag motherfuckers Toronto, by the way. Shout out to them. Anyways, on our bench, we have Sebastian Breza, Tom Pierce, Brandon Craig, Samuel Piet. There we go. I don't know why I was on mute. Anyways, Tom Pierce is on the bench, Brandon Craig, Samuel Piet, Quadwo Opoku, Dominic Yankov, Jakeel Marshall Ruddy, Sanusi Ibrahim, and David Bugai. Look, our lineup, our team sucks, bro. Like, we're not good. I like Fernando Alvarez a lot, though. Young Colombian center back, he's decent. Owusu is he's okay, but nothing special. Goboglu, Alexander Goboglu starting at 18 years old, Haitian academy product. Played well. I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago. Looking forward to see him play again at least. Lotori, yeah, this is another young Canadian, 23 years old, played at Ross County, so we'll see if he does anything. But yeah, look, our team's not very good. Nashville have a decent team. We're terrible. We got a draw. Big up Flawless for the raid. Hugely appreciated. Sarcasm City TV raid. Big up, man. Big up Flawless. Make sure to go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV, please. But yeah, we're pretty dusty, bro. We're probably gonna lose How many good attacking players do they have? They have 2. Okay, so we'll lose 2-0 probably. Probably 2-0. So, yeah, I'm going to go for... Yeah, Nashville 2-0 win. Because Owusu is fucking mid. Like, yeah, we're just trash. Nah, I'm doing Montreal and Nashville because it's a stupid team I support. But yeah, we're gonna get smoked. So it is what it is, man. But hey, it's whatever. Hey, fuck Toronto. They're just as bad as us. So pussy holes. Anyways, should be kicking off here in a few minutes. But look, Saliba is a player that I think could go to Europe and play. I called this with Ismail Kone in recent years. I called this with what's his name? Alistair Johnston. I called it with him. I called it with there's another player that recently we sold to Europe, to a European club. He's doing okay. Ismail Kone, although he's not been good in Liga, to be honest. Did good with Watford. So I called it with like 3 or 4 players previously. Saliba will be the next one. I'm not. I have no doubt in my mind. No doubt. But yeah, game is kicking off here pretty soon. But yeah, Bryce Duke mid, Sealy. This is what it is, man. 3-2 Montreal. Yo, I'll take it, man. Hey, we've been trashed this year. I'm trying to think what Nashville games I've watched this year. I didn't watch this one. I didn't watch this one. I think I watched this one. Red Bulls on smoke that night. There's only 3 games into the season, right? 5, 4, 4. I've only watched them play one game and they didn't play great, but you know, if you look at their other games, they freaking win, draw, defeat. So like, they've only lost 1. Meanwhile, for Montreal, we're just drew with DC United. Surprised we even drew, to be honest. Got smoked by Vancouver. Sarawa saved that from being like an embarrassing defeat, to be honest. Minnesota beat us comfortably, and Atlanta just had more goals than us. So yeah, we're dusty, man. That's the problem with having the summer schedule, like starting it in March. They got flawless. Facts run up the legs. There's a problem with having this fucking thing, man. Like it being in the East Coast in Canada, you don't have home games because we don't have an indoor arena. But it's whatever, man. It's fine. You love the American average because there's some weird ones. Hey, I think the same thing when I watch the freaking the UK ads. Some of them are just mad funny. But yeah. Kansas City LAFC. I'll just put on the New York Toronto game. But yeah, we gonna get smoked, man. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio from the game, by the way. I'm not trying to get demonetized. I don't think you can. There we go. That should be better. But yeah, man, we're about to kick off here. Vancouver play indoors at BC plays, exactly, man. Toronto FC have the same problem as well. But I think even they've had a home game. Big up Keyshawn, my guy. It's good, bro. Oh yeah, that's cool. Fuck, man. Yeah, you get sliced up, man. Yeah, Georgia. I'll watch Georgia, Armenia tomorrow morning. Hungry Turkey maybe after. And yo, big up Jared as well. I'll send you a link in a minute, broski. me 2 seconds. I haven't spoken with you, bro. I think that. Who do I think they'll replace Club Leon with? I don't know. Apparently they're appealing, so we'll see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. Yeah, we got my guy Jared from Bermuda. Get you on the show. Yeah, LAFC, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. If they brought them in. Would not be surprised. Let's yeah, man, we're gonna get touched up by freaking Nashville. But no, I think they'll I don't know, man. I don't know. But big up Jared. Debuting on the channel from Bermuda. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Steve. What's going on, bud?
Not much. Just, watching my terrible MLS team about to play. That's about all I got going on, man. How
I
about you?
know, I know. I'm perfectly fine. I'm watching the Columbus Crew New York City game. My
Same.
uncle was a big Man City fan, so although unfortunately he passed on recently, but his
Oh,
life
sorry to
will
hear that.
continue to live on, and Manchester City was his club,
Yeah.
and so I don't watch Manchester City, but I watch New York City because they're also entertaining to watch, and the games kick off at a perfect time for me at 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. So
Yeah.
yeah, but on the game last night,
The Bermuda 3,
crazy,
Honduras 5. Yeah, I missed that one
crazy
actually.
game, crazy game, man.
Because he went 2-0 up quick, right?
In before halftime. So
Yeah.
the first goal was just a clinical break straight from kickoff, and and terrible turnout. The stadium can hold 4,000, but terrible turnout, less than 600, and it was pouring with rain at the beginning of the game at the
Yeah.
first whistle, and so Honduras didn't expect us to come out as electric as we did,
Yeah.
and so the fans, as everybody jumped up from their seats after the national anthems and everything for the first whistle. And as soon as that first whistle blew, man, the team was up for it.
Mm.
And it's so disappointing that they couldn't maintain that energy through the whole 45 minutes
Yeah.
because because our coach is Canadian, Michael Finley. He specifically told his team to sit back and soak up pressure, right? Honduras had 80 something percent possession last night across the 90 minutes.
That's surprising. Yeah.
And not to me. And
Yeah.
so the, the whole everyone around me in the media center were all saying, look, we don't give a shit about possession, right?
Yeah.
We don't care about possession. It's about it's about maintaining the status quo and making sure we go to Honduras with a good result. But as 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 I told you earlier, it was 2-0 as you know, it was 2-0 at the break.
Yeah.
And we were all saying, look, Coach Mike, just change up your midfield, mate, because they're running all over our midfield. And that's all we need to do because
Coming from
we
Nash.
don't have to we don't have to expect to control the game.
Yeah.
And so it was like I don't anticipate that we go to. I think we're out of the Gold Cup altogether now with the 5-3.
Yeah.
I think yeah, right. But had we had we kept it 2-0, would have been a different story. We would have been not completely in the driver's seat, but
It's a
what we
decent
could
result.
it
Very decent.
is
Yeah.
it is a 5-3 is not a terrible result, but my my blind boss who can't see, so he couldn't come out to the field. He predicted a 3-1 Honduras in his pre match and
Yeah.
predicted lineups and everything. So, and I said, well, that's a good prediction, Mr. Jennings, but I want to be optimistic, and everybody around me was optimistic, and my bride home was optimistic. She originally said 3-0 Bermuda. I said, how in the world are you so, so expectant of your team to perform? So, because last time you recall that we got smashed 6-1 by them.
Ooh.
We got smashed 6-1 by them in I think it was in World Cup qualifying,
Yeah. I was looking at the
right? That first game was a 6-1 smashing, and so we don't stand a chance of qualifying for the World Cup because of that one result.
Yeah.
Big chance for Columbus Crew.
What time are you at the Columbus game?
Well, I may be behind because I'm on IPTV, but we just kicked off 46 minutes. Yeah, 46 minutes.
I'm at 46. In that game, I'm at 46, 30,
Yeah,
31, 32.
yeah, you'll be well ahead of me
Cool. I will
because you have direct from Apple TV, but
Yeah.
ours is hooked up on through internet. So
Bro, let me
we
send
can,
you the. Hold on. I'll just send you my Apple TV login. Hold up. What the fuck is it?
you don't
Apple.
have to because I'm perfectly fine just watching it as he is just catching up.
Oh, cool,
I
cool,
don't,
cool.
yeah, I don't have a problem with buffering, and plus tonight's been nice and clear. So
Go. Owusu? Owusu? That through ball is trash, man. Oh my god. Ugh.
your team don't know how to finish, do they?
Bro, we've been Montreal have been a freaking mediocre team ever since Wilfred Nancy left.
What?
Let's go.
And coincidentally, Wilfred Nancy is in Columbus now.
He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, Wilfred Nancy is in Columbus now.
I think
Mhm.
I said it at the time. I wanted him to be the U.S. national team manager, not Poch.
Right. And not Pochettino. Makes sense.
I think Poch is vastly overrated. I don't think he's the same guy since he left Spurs at
Right.
all.
No, definitely not. No. And
Because I think Panama people don't respect them. Like,
no.
and they have a good side in their own right. They defend well and they're
Right.
clinical, but there's no way in hell that it should be acceptable on a player and a managerial and a federation standpoint that we lose. Out of our past 5 competitive meetings, we have 4 losses.
But
That's freaking ridiculous.
that's ridiculous, man.
And again,
Yeah,
credit
that's ridiculous.
the credit goes to Panama. Not belittling them at all, but a decent team at least gets another win or 2 against them. Should not be
Yeah.
1 win out of 5. Like
No.
that's
No. Did you see any of England the other day? Yesterday?
yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
They're horrible
I
to
have
watch.
I have mixed opinions on Thomas Tuchel. I like him, but I've got mixed opinions on him because of the
Process
the
block, bro.
originality. Yeah, generally he's all right, but we just have to see because I only support him because of I only watched it because Rashford got in the squad. Otherwise, I didn't really have too much of a skin in the game. But it's worthy that they literally have to win this World Cup. They
Yeah,
have to win this
but they
World Cup.
won't. That's the funny part. They
But the
definitely won't.
problem is they won't. Yeah,
Nah,
exactly,
I don't. I would not bet that. I would not put a dollar on them to win.
exactly. And weirdly, my international team is Brazil. So if Bermuda knew that Bermuda's never going to qualify for a World Cup, considering our population about 65,000, we're never gonna make a World Cup. So you can't say never completely in football, but with the coaches that we've gone through, and now Coach Michael Finley has basically messed up his first two tournaments he's taken charge of.
Yeah.
It's so hard. So like I said to a few of the coaches here, I said, look, I'm gonna after I hit 30, 35, I'm gonna go after my coaching badges and start at the youth programs,
Oh,
and
nice.
then say, look, you guys have you guys have 10 years to impress the overseas scouts when they come, and and um and then work my way up into the national program, because nothing here, it's just players don't here, it's an amateur sport, so it's just a sport, just for fun, basically,
Yeah.
right? And it shouldn't be that way because we have so much international business here, right? That's how we exist. This the reason we exist in Bermuda is through international business. So
Yeah, that's like
international business,
your export or whatever.
exactly, international business and sports tourism.
Yeah.
So so if and when you come, and I was telling you about the cup match cricket holiday at the end of July, we that is our unique. No one else in the world does it. So that is our unique um, sports tourism product, right?
Yeah.
And so usually, depending on which ground the game is held at, it fills up the ground, and sometimes more than fills up the ground. So, and I just last season actually got the amazing opportunity to score the actual game for
Oh yeah, nice.
one of our radio broadcasters. So the guy's actually the biggest radio broadcaster, because they've been doing the most historic one. They've been going for about 70 something years now, and they recruited me because I've
Oh
been
no, no, no,
scoring.
no, no. Oh,
I've
nice,
been
nice.
scoring about 5 years with one of our local clubs, and they said they see that I'm doing a good job on it. So they pulled me in and they said, Jared, how would you like to how would you like to step into the biggest shoes of the island as the cup match scorekeeper? And I said, of course, I'll take the chance. But
Yeah.
Steve, the big problem we had, the software that we normally use for scoring, she was down. She was down the whole week before cup match and the 2 days of the end of the game. It was ridiculous, man. So
Block
so I
that. Block that. Go, go, go. Oh, come on, Bryce Duke. Fucking hell.
so I had to use the old traditional format of scoring with a book using symbols and all that sort of crap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So it was taxing. The temperatures were in the inside temperatures felt like 90,
Yeah.
outside like 100, 105. And so those 2 days were absolutely scorching.
Yeah.
Those 2 days were absolutely scorching. So now I know that we have
Come on.
concession stands at the field on both days, right? And they come every single year.
Yeah.
And one of them is a sweet drink and they do popcorn and nuts and everything, right? So,
Yeah.
oh, jazzy treats. And they're very reasonable with their prices and expensive in Bermuda, man. You'll see it if you come. It's expensive life in Bermuda, living and everything. So,
Nice.
so well, we got Atlanta United again next week. I thought we played them already. They played them. They've
Against
already
me?
played them like recently, didn't they? Oh no, that
Uh,
was into Miami. That was into Miami.
yeah, yeah.
That was into Miami. The 2-1 last week Sunday night.
Well, Columbus. How do you miss? Oh my God,
Why?
Willis.
Why the fuck you guys playing out from the back, man? I know it's a city way, but sometimes I get worried. I'm like, what in the world are you guys doing here? Big chance for Jason Russell Road.
I like Russell Rowe, by the way. I think he's a decent player.
Very good player. Very good player.
Yeah.
But this is actually the first time I'm watching him live. But by what I've seen tonight, he's looking very strong. He's looking very strong. He's not an international, though, is he?
I think he might have gotten a few Canada caps. He's not like a regular.
Not a regular. Right. Okay. Is Canada going to beat USA on tomorrow night?
I couldn't give a
Or-
shit. That's my
I
attitude.
don't blame
Dude,
you.
I don't. It does like could win
I don't
7-0. Lose Owusu. Oh my God, dude. Shoot! Why are you taking an extra? Just let the fucking. Oh my God, never mind.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I
I hear
don't
your
like. It's a
frustration.
third place game.
I know. I agree with you. I agree with you.
I could not care less. Like you guys
Yeah.
flunked. You flunked
Yeah.
your tests, and now you get to see the third loser. Like I don't.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
wouldn't care either,
And by
to
the
be
way,
honest.
no one's gonna go to that game because the tickets for the fucking seats or the price for the seats are gonna be like
Right.
overpriced, like they always are. U.S. soccer have to be the most tone deaf fucking
Mm.
salesman
Yeah.
on earth. They don't
Like,
understand.
when
They
you
don't
think about
understand the
first,
law. They don't understand the basics of supply and demand. Yo,
Mhm.
your product is fifth, maybe even sixth in the pecking order of live sports entertainment in this
in
country.
America, yeah, it is.
But you're
Yeah,
putting the prices up there with as the same as the top dog sports. Guess
Mhm.
what? You're gonna have empty
You're always
fucking
gonna
seats.
struggle. Yeah, you're always gonna struggle.
You're not
What
growing
about what do you think about the
Mukhtar.
CBS Sports people talking about the time scheduling of Thursday night? Because I don't know if
Yeah, you should have
with
had it on
the
like a Saturday or something. Yeah.
right. No, what I mean with the first of the semifinal matches, like it's hard doing 2 games in 2 days for the players' sake, but
Or 3
the
days. Yeah.
spectators, surely the spectators, but you have on international window for that specific reason, don't you?
Yes.
So right, so you could have done Saturday, Tuesday, and like maybe it's a tradition every nations league. They like the last time it was Thursday, Sunday, so I'm pretty sure they always have the same thing,
Yeah,
Thursday,
like
Sunday.
yeah.
So, but with it being the first day of March Madness on Thursday, not on Thursday itself, and the big
Ball in.
Miami Open tennis tournament going on. There's two big sports going on in the same day,
Yeah.
right? So just
They're everything. The US Soccer Federation, it's like it boggles the mind how anybody in this fucking country like actually gives a shit about the national team because it's like they couldn't
right.
try less.
Apart
They
from
couldn't try
a
any
smaller nation
less
like mine,
to get
right,
people, the neutrals, invested in it. They
right.
couldn't
Apart
do.
from a smaller nation like mine,
Yeah, but yours makes
yeah,
it makes sense. Like
right. Because we're only 65,000, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Fuck, come on, Bakra, you got to keep yourself one side, man. No, he was off.
Columbus have been all over them this
Of course,
whole game, and
I expected him to,
yeah,
but I'm not overly bothered about the score line. I'm just this is definitely a a chance to make a statement if we can get something from it.
On the counter. Yeah.
Yeah, just on the break. Yeah, just on the break because you expected Columbus to dominate the game.
They're gonna
Is
miss
it
Cucho
Diego?
Hernandez. I'm gonna be interested to see how they do this season because
Is
Cucho
it
Hernandez.
Diego Rossi? Diego Rossi used to play for Portland Timbers, right?
Uh,
Diego Rossi used to play
and
for
LAFC as well.
and LAFC. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm LAFC.
Yeah.
Right. MLS is not that big, and that's only my uncle really that I know of watches it. So, but I think sometimes you know AD, right?
Header.
8744.
Nice. Good save.
Another
What?
another YouTuber. I said you know this guy AD744 American guy that also
Yeah,
does
yeah,
Nashville.
yeah, yeah. AD. Yeah, that's my guy.
Right. Yeah, his streams, but I don't watch them now because like I was a member of his channel at one point, and I stopped watching it. So it don't make sense keeping his membership. But I watched the Football Terrace and I watched the United Stand, so I'm
Well,
membership in both of those.
good claim. Good claim. Yeah, I forgot you're a Man United fan.
Manchester United. Yeah,
How do you
like
feel about the Leon draw?
50-50. Generally
Okay.
50-50. So it's I would say if you wanted an estimation, I would say they have a slightly better opportunity than us because of the physicality of them. But but in terms of actual football, it's 50-50. It's just because I don't watch as much League One as you would,
Yeah.
but I have seen Leon like against PSG and a few other games, but it's just it's hard to depend on who against. And unfortunately, usually Newcastle before that game, it's before that
Yo,
Europa game.
you're glitching out a bit.
Am I? Yeah, my Wi-Fi's acting up.
Nah, that's
My
all right.
Wi-Fi's acting up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Nah, that's cool. What was you saying about you
So we,
saying it
we
was
play New. We got
50-50 and then it like broke up.
yeah. We got to play Newcastle before the Europa League game, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh
that's
no,
gonna be
Nashville on the break.
that's
Ah,
gonna be
all in. Good. Sirwa. Nice.
that's
Go
gonna
on.
be a bit of a toss up game too. But it's at is it at St James or is that
Yeah.
Old Trafford?
Yeah. You're coming to St. James's Park.
It's at St James. Yeah. So if it's at St James, then I have no hope for that specific Premier League game, and I don't really care about the Premier League now, considering where
Yeah.
we are. And we won't finish in the top six position. We definitely won't finish in the top six position, and we might struggle to get top half, considering the games we have.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not overly worried. And I would tell Amarim to just use that chance to give some youngsters debut. Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Cheetah's had his debut. Um, who else has had their debut? Jack Fletcher might get his debut, and there's a chance that he does that in the final 10 games. And I'm not even going to bother. I mean, may watch two, maybe three of the last 10 games in the Premier League,
Yeah.
and focus 100% on Europa, and continue doing my little continental corner thing on Europa and Champions League because that um, that keeps me occupied on midweeks. If I'm not working on my articles, that keeps me very occupied. So, and
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure for you guys' sake, it helps you with some analysis, right? Even though I just posted the link to my Instagram recently. Um, so this is This is a
Oh,
defense,
settle the fucking ball. Oh my god. Sorry, go on.
Oh, it's not 1-0, is it? They scored.
No, we keep going long, and this Owusu guy, like
Yeah,
he
they like
always does. It's just freaking Lukaku touch every fucking time. He can't trap or settle a football.
Yeah, not good. Is it?
Awful. No, I would disagree with you about the 50-50 with Leon. Actually, nah, you know what? Man United have been kind of surprisingly okay in the Europa League.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, it might be 50. I have Leon advancing just for the fact that they have 6 very good attackers that they can interchange with at any time.
Right, and that's another worry. Yeah.
Fofana, Nuama, Lacazette, Mikhail Cherky, and Almada. Any of those 3 will start. Any of those 3 will be on the bench, and they'll bring them off if they're not doing well, which has happened with a lot of Leon games. I swear on my life, they get goals from the bench, like in almost every single one of their games recently. They have goals off, like a guy gets a goal or assist off the bench. He makes a big difference. That PSG game in the first half, defensively they were good, but they didn't do no attacking really. Second half they conceded. Then they went 2-0 down. Then they brought on Mikhail Tadze. They brought on Almada, and they brought on someone else. I think it wasn't Tolisso. They brought on like a few changes, and they actually played some really, really good football against PSG. Like it was 3-2 PSG, but Leon had some very good chances at the end of that game for the last like 20 minutes. They peppered them.
Right.
They peppered them. And that's where I think you guys, that's a huge test for your guys' defense.
Of course. Yeah.
They will have 20 or 30 minutes in the game where they're just going to be testing you from any and all angles.
Right. Every team has done that to us.
Yeah.
Every team has done that to us in the whole competition, really. We've gotten away with a few good results in the Europa League, but I feel confident if we can. I don't know. Is the second leg at OT or is the second leg at Group Palmer?
Second leg's in Manchester. That's also why I kind of agree with you. It's 50-50.
Right. Because then you're naming off all those attackers. Like it feels like they'd have to score 3 goals on us to kill the tie in the first leg. Right, they have to score 2 or 3 goals, and maybe 2-0. If it finishes 2-0, then we might not have a chance to go through. Or 3-1, right? 3-1, I'd give us a chance. 2-0, maybe not. Like just because we can understand that we've scored at their place, and it'll give us something to go back to OT with. But if we don't score, then in the first leg. Like, how are we going to score in the second leg? Because they're going to open up and give us space in the first leg, right?
Yeah.
Because they're at home, they're going to try and control the game and open us up and give us space. And I don't know how physical they're going to be with their defensive work. So,
I want to see if because they'll go Fonseca will go 4-2-3-1. I'm curious to see, is he going to play Tolisso as the attacking midfielder and Almada, or if he's going to go with Tolisso in the midfield next to Matic and then play Cherky and Almada. Because Almada or Cherky can play on the right and in the middle. And that's also the thing I love about that Leon side, is that they have different players can play different versatility. Nuama can play left and right. Cherky can play right, middle, freaking just give him a free roll. Almada, better in the middle, but he can do a little bit on the right. I think he's more of a number 10, but on the left last night for Argentina, played well.
That's Thiago Almada, right?
Strictly a striker. That's cool. Mikhail Tadze, you can play him as a 9, or you can play him on the left. You could play Malik Fofana on the right or the left. So if something's not working for them in game, that's why they've been on like a run of games. They've had 9 straight games with 2+ goals. And they've only lost 2 of them. And that was to the 2 best teams in France by 1 goal.
PSG and Lille. Yeah.
PSG and Marseille.
PSG Marseille. Sorry, PSG and Marseille.
Yeah. So that's an intriguing game. If you can,
it's gonna be very tight.
You need to come up with goals. That's the biggest thing. Because I think Lyon will get it across 2 legs. I'd expect them to score
3
plus
at least.
3.
Yeah,
2 at home and 1 away.
Yeah, 2 at home, 1 on the road. Yeah, gotcha.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Man United could do the exact same. 1 away.
But you know what? Our defense has drastically improved too.
It has.
So if we can hold them out for 1 at Groupama, then we're through. I would say we're through in the second leg. Right. If we can get a 1-1 or God forbid a 1-0, then I say we still have a chance in the second leg. Because like 80% of the fans I know from here and the UK fans that I watch on TFT, the majority of them are saying just take on each game as it goes before that Europa League game. I'm like, well, that's the mentality you should have had all the time. So just let the games go and then focus on the Thursday night.
Hello.
So, big out Cube, by the way. What's going on?
Okay.
I just got home and was up while I was putting my groceries away. I was watching the Montreal game in the background. So embarrassing that the MLS can't freaking get their shit together.
I'm gonna go ahead. Since
they got
10
lights
o'clock, I'm
issues.
just gonna watch the rest of this game. So
for the
have a good night.
USMNT game, there was like nobody in the crowd. I mean, come on, get it together, US.
Oh, take care, Jared. Big up, Jared. Yeah, no, Cube. Don't even get me started.
Did I just ran him off?
No. I think he had to go. I think he texted me. He was like he was only going to join for a minute.
Okay, so we're just tap out, tap in. I want to watch the LAFC game, but strangely, my Apple Plus is weirdly allowing me to watch the Montreal game, but it won't allow me to watch the LAFC game.
The Montreal one's probably the free game.
Yeah, so it's fine. I'm like keeping an eye on the score and stuff for the LAFC game.
Yeah,
they just scored. We just scored, so yay.
TJ's MLS team is just as dusty and awful as mine. So
this is the game that TJ was like, come over and come to town and you can stay at my place, me and my wife's place, and we'll.
Yo, did you just see that in the Nashville game? They've had at least 3 times the lights go off in the stadium.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was literally talking about. I was like, it's so embarrassing. I was like, this is embarrassing. Like the US,
like freaking brand new.
This is 4 times now. This is 4 times. So they've had the lights flicker 4 times. And then just like a few days ago, right, when we were watching that USMNT game in LA, and it's not even like, a smaller town or whatever. It's fucking LA. It's SoFi Stadium. Nobody shows up. It's crazy.
The tickets are like ridiculously expensive.
They priced us out. Remember, I told you how I was looking at whether or not I wanted to maybe go or something. Yeah. If I was, I'm going to go back to LA next week, and I was like, maybe I'll go back to LA like a week earlier and go to this game. And then the tickets were way too expensive.
They're like $200, I bet.
Yeah, it's like that's like the cheapest one. So here's the thing, like it's not abhorrent if it's like an important game or it's like it's like a little bit of a bigger game, whatever. But like 200 something to watch us play Panama in the semifinals of the Nations League, that's not worth it.
And clearly a lot of people agree with you.
Yeah. Like if it was a final, maybe, you know what I mean? Like it's like final against Mexico.
It's not even that. They try to freaking because Mexico fans don't give a shit. They could be playing my high school team and they would pack out 100,000 seater stadium and the tickets could be $500. They'll sell their family members to get to the game. They don't there's an appetite there. Like, they live and ride or die for their friggin' national team and have done for however many fucking years. Like a long time. Americans we're not there yet.
Well, but that's the thing. Like,
that's how you. So if you don't grow the game, it's all about supply and demand.
Well, but here's my thing though. Like,
it's really simple.
Yeah, I know, but like honestly, I already knew we were gonna be crap against Panama.
Yeah.
Like I knew it. First of all, second of all, like they were not gonna play with heart or whatever. And then second of all, it's like if you aren't selling them out, like I get it. If it's like $200 something, like for the cheapest tickets, and then it's because it's like it's high demand, you know. But if you're not selling it out, then why are you not dropping the price? That's ridiculous.
That's why they're a fucking shit organization. They're failing business.
Yeah, I'm like, it was so deserted there. It was so embarrassing. And people are like, this is literally where the World Cup is going to be next year. In that specifically, that stadium will have USMNT games next year.
Shocking.
US soccer is so embarrassing. I'm still pissed, by the way, about that game.
I don't blame you, man. It's just this whole Poch excitement thing. That's what's pissing me off because I told people like nothing's gonna change. Fuck Berhalter. He's a bum. He's a horrible coach. He's a pussy. He's got no balls. Like he's I hate the fucker. I don't even say that much, but like I hate that fucking guy.
Because he kicks his wife.
That's horrible. Just like I was sick of his fucking crap. He was horrible. He needed to be fired years ago. Whatever. Fuck him. He needed to go. We brought in the Argentine version of him.
Look, when everybody was losing their head about Poch, I remember everybody thought that I was like defending him. But it wasn't that I was defending him a little bit, but it wasn't like I wasn't saying I rated Poch. I was just saying that it could be worse. That's all that I was saying. Because people were like, this is the absolute worst case scenario. I was like, it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. But like, because that's what people are saying. But I never said I rated Poch.
Yeah.
And at least, here's the thing, Steve. At least you can say all this stuff and you're like annoyed with Poch being USMNT manager and, you know, and overrating him. At least you are a Spurs fan where you are actually hearing it from both sides, that you're hearing US fans overrate him and overhype him. And then on the other side, you're hearing your club fans also overrate and overhype him.
That would be so annoying. That would be so annoying. Like
at least your fan base is not singing his name in the oh my god, the lights went out again. You see that? It's ridiculous. The lights went out again. Like fully out too.
And it was during a fucking attack in the box.
It's embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. Okay. That time it wasn't even a flicker. That time it actually like fully went dark, like black dark. I mean, that's crazy. That's horrible. Are they going to stop the game? I don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to like fix it or what. Because the ref literally already talked to the match director about it. And this is still happening. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'll be honest, Montreal's not playing well, so.
Yeah. Because the Wusu sucks, man. This guy's just a fucking Black Hoyland. Like...
Yeah, but at least you guys are, in the other half because for the longest time, you guys couldn't even get out of your half.
Yeah. We just have no goal threat. That's the problem. Our goalkeeper's good.
Do you rate your manager?
No, not at all. He has no clue what he's doing. This is his first freaking professional job. Laurent Courtois. Nah, I don't rate the guy. He doesn't do anything doesn't play into the strengths of the team. Okay, we don't have many, but like a team identity. I don't know what it is consistently throughout the years. Like he's got no idea what it is. But
yeah, at least I will say this, even though I don't really rate Cherundolo, at least he does have. There is a team identity, and
yeah, there is. Yeah,
there's that counter-attacking team right there.
Yeah, and at least y'all got some sick players for him. I don't think he's a bad manager. I don't think he's more of a man manager. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, I mean he's no Wilfred Nancy, you know.
Yeah, that's why he gets out coached by him.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, at least. Not that CONCACAF Champions League first leg. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that about? This guy's name's Saliba too, right?
Yeah, not on Saliba. He'll be in Europe soon. And we'll get decent money for him and then not fucking invested into the team. Like,
LAFC Sporting is still 1-0 to LAFC.
Yeah, you got that one in the bag, man.
And I will be
Sealy ball in. Ooh.
Rub it in TJ's face.
That's a good ball. Yo, Wusu, compete for the fucking header, man. Come on.
Yeah, you guys already fucked it.
Get there. Abogulu.
I'm like two seconds ahead of you. If you're matched with the thing, are you matched with
It is.
Okay, then I'm like literally like 2 seconds.
That's cool. No worries. Waterman, Fernando Alvarez. Yo.
Remember Waterman.
So long.
Waterman. Now I will always remember Waterman, the name Waterman.
Oh yeah, our freaking
scoring
defender.
Against us. And having that, and then going and like mauling Henry.
That was a cold celebration. I can't lie. That was a cold celebration. Props to him for the fucking creativity of it.
Well, yeah, because then it became like a much bigger deal because he did that. You know what I mean? Like it was making, like it went viral.
Panama growing the game in our fucking country better than our federation does. It's fucking crazy.
Crazy times. And then did you see he went on the post show, he went over there to talk to them. And he gave Henry the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Hey man, Henry is his idol and he wanted him to remember him, you know what I mean? Like shoot your shot, you know what I mean?
The goal was good as well. I mean, Turner's a fucking bum, but it was a good shot.
It was a good shot, a good finish, but Turner, oh my god.
He's a bum.
His positioning was horrible. I cannot believe our number one goalkeeper is the fucking backup keeper to Forest.
No, he's at Crystal Palace.
He's still the backup keeper, right? He's the backup keeper, right? Yeah.
He's played like 5 games of professional football the past year.
Absolute crap.
Not even.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's done. He's done, man. We need to give the kid who's at Barcelona Athletic, the freaking Barca B team, Diego Colkin. Just give that kid a fucking chance. He's American. He's like 18 years old.
And then Zach Steffen somehow got himself back into the squad.
Yeah, he's another.
But you know what? But these guys are old, so it goes to show you we have zero goalkeeper pipeline. You know, you know what I mean? Like
he used to be really good at that.
Like we don't even have
in Nashville. Oh my god.
We don't have any new guys like coming up and like, you know what I mean, to develop. I mean, I don't know what the youth team looks like, but you know what I mean. It's just kind of like, why wouldn't you have anybody that's younger kind of coming up in the squad right now?
No, we do. We have, not in the squad, but Diego Colkin at Barcelona's B team.
Like but that's my point. I'm saying in the squad, like that, our pipeline. He
should be in the squad. Yeah,
we're not like giving.
He
them
should be
starting. Developing
he should
them.
Give him the 3rd place game.
Yeah, like it just we're not developing them, giving them a pipeline.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Ball in, header down.
That was my criticism of USWNT, actually, because like when they went to
header.
When they went to a World Cup, I was pretty annoyed that like you had all of these veterans going there that are so past it and they were so cocky, and you're like, why aren't you giving a shot to these younger players that are coming up?
Right. And now they finally are.
Yeah, finally.
And we're kicking ass again.
Exactly.
It's almost like that needed to happen for a while.
So, because if we were going to lose that anyways, right? If we were going to lose to Spain that World Cup anyways, it might as well give the opportunity to the younger players to give them a chance to have the experience,
Yeah, exactly. Instead of the washed older one. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. Counter Nashville. Mukhtar. Good read. Good read.
Yeah, that's good. That's good clearance.
That was proper fucking clearance. Nashville are grabbing the game.
I like your kit.
The white? Yeah. Same.
Although I like white kits usually.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
yeah, white kits look nice. Unless of course when they have like a freaking red AIA logo on the front of them. For fuck's sake. Ridiculous.
That's crazy, man.
I cannot believe they do that. I don't even understand why. I'm like, I get it. They're a sponsor. I was like, but it's not that it's not that serious. Just like make it blue. Like,
yeah, everyone else freaking does it.
But Levy can never turn down extra money, so.
Well, he doesn't give a shit that it's red. He couldn't give less than a shit. Yeah, luckily Nashville haven't done too much tonight, so maybe we can make
these Nashville fans are pretty lit though.
Yeah. It's a good crowd. Fucking stadium.
Hey, cool heads, man.
Stadium lights just need to work. Get the ball in. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
On the side of the net.
We get a corner out of it at least. Yeah, Poch didn't pick Hadji right, bro. By the way, I've never rated Josh Sargent my fucking life. I think the guy's so average. I don't think he's any good. Like, he hasn't scored a goal for the US in 5 fucking years.
I think the one that has the highest ceiling, in my opinion, is Belligan.
Yeah, and he needs to get better at staying fit. He needs to score fucking goals for Monaco. I've been disappointed with this transfer so far. Header?
Yeah, but he does have the highest ceiling, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, Balogun. I think Balogun's been hurt, man.
Yeah. It's like he's not reaching his potential. It's really weird.
And he's fucked now because now Mika Bireth at Monaco's good. He's got like 11 goals in 9 games for Monaco, so he's kind of fucked in that regard too.
Everybody's rating Hadji right, but I remember that horrible miss. Remember that Hadji right? I mean, yeah, he has some really crazy misses.
He's better than freaking Sargent.
No, Sargent's the worst.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Sargent's the worst. Or people want like, what is it, Johnny Cardoso? No, thank you. Even Spurs fans want Johnny Cardoso.
No, Cardoso sucks for the national team.
Yeah, he does.
He's good for Real Betis. He's a really good player there, but for the national team, he's awful. I don't know what it is. That's the thing with a lot of our fucking players, man. They're just terrible when they play for the US. Outside of Tyler Adams, McKennie's turned up a few times, but past few games, fucking piss poor.
And I will give this, like, even though Pulisic did nothing in the last game, Pulisic, like, even when he was bad at Chelsea, he would still turn up for the US.
Yeah. Both the center backs can fuck off. Scally, don't need to really see him anymore for the national team.
The only ones that were, like, pretty consistently good for club and country were Adams. And then maybe Robinson.
Yes, of course. Yeah, Robinson, of course. So, yeah, that leaves 2 center backs, a right back, a goalkeeper, 2 midfielders, a freaking striker, and a left winger. We've got 2 or 3 holes filled out of like 8 out of 11. That's fucking tremendous.
We need to get some center back. It's crazy. We need some center backs and a goalkeeper.
And a striker and 2 midfielders and a left winger.
Well, but I think the worst is
Serginho Dest.
The worst is goalkeeper and center backs. That's what I think.
We miss freaking Dest so badly as well on that right hand side for attacking. We miss Serginho Dest a lot, man.
Are you gonna watch the Mexico game tomorrow?
I might just to hate watch, but I tried that on freaking.
I asked TJ
on Thursday night, and it was fucking no. So
well, I asked TJ. I was like, "Are we gonna watch it? Are we doing it tomorrow?" And then he's like, "I don't know yet. I'm still pissed." I was like, "It's same."
Yeah, give Damian Downs from FC Köln. Give him a fucking chance. Yeah. Poch is a bum. The guy fucking sucks. Guy is literally a loser. His nickname is La Llorona because he's a pussy. He's a terrible coach. He has no idea tactically what he wants to do.
Do you see his post match?
Post match, he just says stupid shit.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? He's not even taking responsibility. He sounded just like Berhalter. Which, you know how Berhalter never takes responsibility? He blames the players.
Yeah. Yeah, it was always about them executing was the problem.
Yeah, he literally
not the plan that he wanted them to execute might have been the problem. Because his fucking thing was just hoofball, 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 hoofball. Yeah, he waited for the 90th minute. What kind of fucking idiot does that? Yeah, no initiative to win a game against fucking Panama.
But don't worry,
no initiative to win the Carabao Cup final for Chelsea last year.
But don't worry, Steve. We can win the 2026 World Cup next year. We can win it with the help of the fans and President Trump.
He's just such a dumbass, yo. He's just so useless. He's just he's a massive fraud. Massive, massive fucking fraud. Ugh, it's horrible, man. Oh, wow. But yeah, it is halftime, people. Nashville 0, Montreal 0. Honestly, the game went by fast, but not really too much happened. Pull up some of the stats here. Nashville, what's it called? Got slightly more possession with the 53 to our 47. Had 1 shot, none on target, so that's not really great, to say the least. 47% possession, 214 passes. Our pass accuracy is like below average at 78. 3 fouls, so at least we're not like getting into foul trouble. They've 11. Jesus Christ. No yellow cards for either team. No reds. 0 offsides. 1 for Nashville, but yeah, they've been better, I guess. But I don't know. Mukhtar hasn't done much. That's what I'm happy about. That Mukhtar hasn't done much, but.
I think marginally Nashville's been better, but like honestly, there's not like a lot between you guys.
Yeah. Problem is they have Mukhtar, they have Surridge, they have Perez, and even Muil can contribute a bit. Like we have a trash ass striker in Owusu and Caden Clark who didn't do fucking anything that I noticed. Saliba was the only one that like stood out maybe a bit. Owusu stood out because he's bad. But yeah, we didn't. Defensively, we're doing all right. That's what it is. That we should have fucking scored from right there. This whole fucking mishap between Willis and
that.
Look, it's Owusu, man. Like This is garbage. That was a good cross.
Let's see if they're able to actually fix the lights now.
Yeah, let's see. It didn't happen since the last time, so that's progress, I guess.
But that's because the last time was so bad. It's even the highlights. Even in the highlights, it's like showing when it went out. The lights went out.
I'm so pissed off that on a fucking... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just saw it. I'm
so
pissed off.
Isn't that embarrassing? Come on, that's fucking embarrassing.
Like, fix your fucking lights, man.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know how that... Yeah.
It's not like we're some third world country or something. We can't even have like what the fuck, man?
Honestly. Yeah. I don't know, man. See this Prince guy. Look at this fucking... His touches are awful.
Honestly, the players must be so pissed.
Bro, I'm
going
pissed.
off. They must have been so mad. They look pissed because they're like in the middle of an attack. You know what I mean?
Inside the fucking box, yeah.
Yeah, they must be
Jesus
so mad.
Christ. Possession 72-28.
Yeah,
this is what confuses me.
That's why I said you guys couldn't even get out of your own half.
No, Cube, look. On MLS, they're saying it's 72-28 to Nashville. On Google, they're saying it's 53-47. So let me see what fucking SofaScore says. Let's do another website. What are these guys saying about this? Because that's a huge disparity.
All-Star game is on July 23rd. I wonder if
they're saying possession is 52-48 SofaScore. So how is MLS getting 73-27?
You know what? Actually, that I would go to the All-Star game, but it's in Austin.
You ever been to Austin or no?
Yeah, I have.
I heard it's nice. My parents met there.
Oh.
Early 90s. They love it.
Then their slogan is "Keep it weird."
Yeah, my parents are kind of fucking weird. They're lovable. And they made a weird son, so it kind of works. But yeah, that's true. Yo,
no, but if the All-Star game was in California, I would go. That actually looks like that would be fun to go to.
Yeah,
and you can see Messi, so you know the tickets will sell out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Ugo, he's gonna get the call up. Last year, he got picked for All-Star game as well.
Sealy, Owusu, Clark. Huh.
You could probably hear him like eating, so.
No, that's cool. Now, what did Mukhtar do? Touches, 27. And he didn't do much. I'm still shocked. I'm still trying to figure out how MLS has 72% possession, and then the other website has 52. Like what?
What does SofaScore say?
SofaScore, bro. Look at this. It says the freaking
Where is it?
52.
It's weird.
Right here on the left.
Did you think that the MLS one is saying that not for the entire half? Maybe it was saying it for like just a
No,
second.
it was saying it for the entire half. Okay, let's go on the MLS website. Let's see what they're saying. Or Apple, sorry. Well, technically Apple. Apple did the stats for it. But like, look at this. Google's saying 53-47. SofaScore saying 52-48. The MLS official website. Let's see what these motherfuckers are saying. Match details. Stats. Bro, like, look at this. 71.8.
Yeah, that's weird.
28.3. This is the... Yeah. Like, what?
I don't know. That's weird.
Wait, I also noted. Hold on. It doesn't stop there. It says Montreal had 2 shots. 1 on goal. Google's saying 1 shot, none on target. How can this is why stats? This is why I just fucking I look at them and I don't pay them really any fucking attention outside of this is like as a reporting thing. Bro, 227 we had 227 passes, but they had 221, but somehow they've had 71% possession.
Well, you're saying this about stats, but I don't think you should. I don't think that's like all like stats are inaccurate or like weird or whatever. It's specifically Apple Plus or MLS that's going to be like weird.
Look at this. 221 passes, 220, and we've had 227 according to MLS. But apparently Nashville has 71% of the ball with less passes. Like what? Doesn't make sense. This is why this is the whole stats thing. I'm just like, yo, I don't.
You're like so dumb, like you're like so dumbfounded right now by this. So weird.
See, look. And on SofaScore saying 3 shot, 1 shot, none on target. SofaScores and Google's are super similar. Super similar. Like possession is off by like 1%. Okay, whatever. Then you have MLS where it's
It's such a good save though. They're re-showing it right now. That was such a good save. Can't lie.
oh yeah.
That clearance by the Nashville player.
Yeah. Attacking zones. Yeah, that's facts. We're only going on the left wing and they're only going on the right wing. That's basically what our attacking is. That's true. I just don't know. How do you get 71%, man? I don't know. It's whatever. But yeah. What would I do for subs? Oh my god. These guys aren't any good.
I feel like that would be you. That guy that was dressed like a banana, but with like a chain on. You go to a game all weird.
That's fucking random, but hey, maybe. What would I do for subs? Bro, I'd bring on Sanusi Ibrahim for
it's random, but it's their colors. So
yeah, that's true.
You would bring on who?
I'm looking at our freaking bench. I mean, why Piet isn't starting in the first place, I have no idea. Because he's been our most consistent player for like 7-8 years now, maybe even longer. Opoku's not good. J.K. Marshall Ruddy ain't really that good. Iankov isn't really that good. Bugai is average. Pierce is average. I'd go Sanusi Ibrahim. He's at least worst. I'd bring him on for a Wusu. That guy's a fucking bum.
Where are you guys? How have you guys started out the season so far?
Lost every game and drew 1.
Oh my gosh.
So we're what? Lost to Vancouver, lost to Atlanta, lost to Vancouver, Atlanta, Minnesota, and then drew with Minnesota United. Or sorry, with DC United. So yeah, we haven't won a game this year so far. We've lost majority of them and drew 1. So no man, we're bro. Ever since Wilfred Nancy left, we're fucking terrible. This is what it is, man.
It's still so early though in the season.
No, we're like, dude, we don't have talent on the team. That's any like manager sucks too. Like, bro. BJ Callahan is actually, this was the guy that was in charge of the U.S. on an interim basis, who actually done like good with us.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
This guy is a fucking beast. This guy is a fucking, like, I actually think he's decent. Like, I'd take him at Montreal and I would do like a whole, easily would take him.
Did you watch the LA Galaxy game earlier?
Yeah, I didn't watch one.
How was it?
They had a lot of the ball, but outside of Gabriel Peck, they didn't have too much there, really.
It's kind of crazy because I know it's still really early in the season, but they're fucking like bottom. Yeah, they're like bottom, and they like won the league last season.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what the hell is going on with them? Just having a slow start or what?
They lost a lot in the offseason. Lost a lot of players. Their ownership sucks, though, honestly. A lot of LA Galaxy fans don't like them. Don't like their owners. Yeah, second half's about to start here at this.
To be fair, every time I've seen like LA Galaxy play, I'm always like, find a new player that I'm like recognize as like a washed like European player or something that I'm always like surprised to find that is like there.
Yeah, like Marco Royce.
I'm like, they have him? Oh, I didn't even realize it. Or like, what's his name? The Japanese player that used to play for Southampton. He's over there too.
Maya Yoshida. Why's this freaking kid sticking his tongue? Fuck you, kid.
Okay, aggressive. In the words of Steve, fuck you, kid.
Fucking nerd.
People in the chat, Steve likes to bully children. He likes to beat up children.
Yeah, sure, mate.
I'm about to kick off. All right, kicking off. Fingers crossed, no flickers.
Yeah, BJ Callahan. Yeah, Warrior. That's the same guy. We have not played as good as we did not play. Like when we had BJ Callahan as the interim U.S. men's national team manager, we have not played good since then. I would have just given him the freaking job instead of Poch. But no, we just had to get this freaking fucking loser, man. Oh well. Here's Sirois. Sirois goes long.
I would have taken. I know he just lost to Mexico, but I would have taken Jesse Marsh or Wilfred Nancy over Poch. Either.
Yeah, same here. I don't even think Marsh is like that great.
Yeah, it's not like I highly rate him or anything, but he's better. Yeah. I think better. He would have done better things than with.
Yes, yeah, I completely agree.
At least he like knows the players and stuff too.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. What's up, Donna Cullen in reverse? What's good?
Hi, Donna.
Real Salt Lake and Dallas. I'm gonna put that game on. Oh yeah, I forgot. They have French commentary. What? Where is it?
Of course they gotta have French commentary. Montreal, man.
No, I usually listen to it with French commentary, but French. There we go. That's how I work on my pronunciation and shit. This doesn't sound like French. All right, you know what? I give up, man. Just listen to it in English. Nashville in possession here. Love it. Looking for Mukhtar? Nah. Not it. Soccer Blue. Yo, big up, AB. Make sure to smash up the likes, people. How many likes are we on? 11. Get up to 15, man. Get up to 15 legs. Help a brother out. Probably gonna be watching the fucking 0-0 draw, so I don't think either team scored, to be honest. And if someone is gonna score, it ain't gonna be us.
How many watch-alongs did you do today?
Huh?
How many watch-alongs did you do?
This is my third. Brugman. Yo, why are you just coughing the ball up so easily in such stupid manners? Get there. Oh my god. Bauer. Press. Keep pressing. Go. Go. Wusu.
Oh, that's a terrible pass.
Jesus Christ.
That was a terrible pass.
Oh my god.
You see that? He fucked it because he could have. You guys could have gotten there if he.
That's a dumb foul to give away. Oh no, I didn't. Wow. Okay, ref. I thought that was a yellow all day long on us.
But you know that was straight up.
Owusu! This fucking
so
idiot
stupid.
just gave it away. Nashville on the break. Over to the left. Sorry.
Oh God. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky.
Nashville should have scored there.
That was lucky. Just
He would have at least that would have if he got that on target, it at least would have forced Sirois into making a good save. It's not bad from Sir. Oh, it got blocked, actually. Good fucking block. George
it
Campbell.
did? Was the goalkeeper?
Campbell. Nah, Campbell blocked it with his ass. That's why the shot went wide. Oh, great. Thediba is down. Fucking amazing.
Is that your
Player?
captain?
Yeah.
That's your captain?
Yes.
He's wearing the armband.
Yeah, he is. 21 years old.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Young captain. The reason why I asked that is because I know he was wearing the armband, but he looked so young. So I was kind of like, wait.
Yeah. Hey, guess who else was freaking like captaining their team at like 2021? Tyler Adams.
I know.
New York Red
Tyler
Bull.
Adams, mi capitan.
Huh?
The GOAT. The real Captain America.
But to be honest, we have a young team. Like,
yeah,
he actually, like, goalkeeper is 23. Our back three is 21, 24, 23. Our midfield is 18, 23, 21, 24, 21. And then our front two, Clark and Owusu, 21, and Owusu's 28. And he's the worst fucking player. Make that make fucking sense.
So it's similar to Adams when Adams was captaining at the World Cup. I mean, our team was the youngest team at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Although what was really awesome was that everybody voted him for captain, even though Pulisic is a little older than him and he had captained before.
Yeah. Pulisic's not a leader. Pulisic doesn't really have much of a personality, to be honest. He's kind of vanilla.
It basically said everything you want to know about Pulisic, that like Berhalter was like, we will elect a captain. Like the players will elect their own captain for the World Cup. And they elected Tyler Adams. They bypassed Pulisic. It says everything.
Yeah. And that's fine, by the way. Pulisic is like this. He doesn't have to be fucking captain. Like, but Tyler,
I think he thinks he has to be captain. I think every fans think he has to be captain, but no. Sorry, he's not. He's not that guy. And you know how you know? It's because Tyler Adams, I mean, his only issue is he has to stay fit. But when he's fit, just like the game against Panama just now, that was a captain's performance. He's the only one that fucking cares.
Yeah. His teammates were fucking pussies and they didn't take up his lead by example thing. Yeah. Pathetic, really. Nashville gonna try to counter. Muil. Brugman. Lovitz. Good.
And did you see him? He was so pissed. He shot that shot at the very last minute, right? The last second. Yeah. And it went wide and it didn't go in. He was like so mad. And then he was just like, for fuck's sake. You could see, you could read his lips. He was like, "For fuck's sake, do I have to go do everything?"
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh no, it's a Wusu. Of course, he loses the ball. What the fuck, man? Oh, it's not even. Oh,
He went for it though. Good block.
I'll take it. Your fucking striker can't get shots on target, so you know what, Saliba, you may as well step up and just take a shot. Good shot, you know.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Yeah, it was a good shot.
That was gonna be on target, I think.
Yeah, it would be.
Or at least
it was a good save. It was a good save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Willis with the save there.
Yeah, Saliba was a little unlucky not to score that. Actually, it would have been on target.
Corner short. Nice overlap. Oh,
good retrieval by the keeper.
2-0 LA. LAFC.
LAFC. LAFC. 3-2-5-2. This Nashville goalkeeper is so amusing. He's got like the fucking porno stash. The 70s porno stash.
Yeah, he does. Get there. Yo, we're attacking a little bit better this second half. Oh, nice spin and turn. Oh, no. It went out of play.
Let me see who scored.
Ball glue. I saw what you were doing there, young man.
Who scored? It's not telling me who scored.
Long.
Aaron Long. Aaron Long.
Aaron Long, yeah.
Well, all these games look hella boring, to be honest. What, Colorado v. Portland just started.
Yeah.
Salt Lake
Real
versus
Salt
FC
Lake.
Dallas.
Real Salt Lake and FC Dallas, yeah.
Both TJ's teams gonna lose today.
Yeah, for real. Brugman. Oh no. Wheel.
Oh.
Complete fucking defensive. Look at all the fucking space Wheel has to run in fucking behind.
Really poor defending. That was really poor defending.
Why would you pick that fucking time out of all the step up as center backs? What the fuck, man?
That was really poor defending. Wait a minute, Zimmerman?
Good finish.
Is that Zimmerman?
Nah, it's Wheel.
No. I just saw that when they're celebrating. Zimmerman's over there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pass, by the way. That layoff.
Is that Walker Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Playing for that is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was playing for Nashville.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. Good finish from Wheel, to be fair.
This is what's happening. Every time I watch MLS games, I'm always discovering players being like, who is this washed player that I saw from somewhere else before? He's playing there? I didn't know. It's legit. Every single time I'm like, oh, there's a washed player that I haven't seen in ages. That's where he is. Good goal.
No, it's a good fit. And the pass is nice because he had to like stick his leg out there. Like, it wasn't an easy pass. And then to take it in stride, it was a good finish.
Really poor defending, though.
Oh! Why the fuck, man?
You can't even see it.
No,
they got that yellow smoke or whatever.
Fuck my life. Sub off Owusu, please. Man, I can't do this anymore.
They shouldn't have. See, it was really poor defending because they shouldn't have let him in. Like, they basically weren't even. They just
we're tracking the runner.
Yeah, they were letting him take a shot. Like, didn't even try to get in front of him. Anything. Dude, Nashville is dancing around you guys. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, we're going to
Wow. 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 Oh, my God. What? Who is that? He fucking cooked everybody.
That was Perez.
Oh my God.
That was
Wow.
Perez.
What a run.
That was very
Yeah, what a run.
Gentle touch to keep it alive.
Yeah, and he kept it in too. He kept it in
Yeah.
too. Like
that's Jonathan
on the side.
Perez.
What? Yeah. He ran out of space. But what a run. That entire time you guys were chasing.
He's on loan from LA Galaxy, Jonathan Perez. He's a 22-year-old Mexican winger.
But even before the ball got to him, you guys were just chasing it. Like it was like all the players were cooking you guys.
Now it feels like 71-29.
Now they're showing 71-29.
But let's see if Google changed it. Let's see what they're saying about it. No, they're still saying it's like an... Let me update it. Let's see. No, they're still saying it's 53-40. Who fucking knows? I feel like it's been more... I feel like it's been like 60-40, roughly. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Again. You guys are ridiculous. Oh!
Good save.
Very close. Very close.
I think Sirois actually got a touch on that. Surridge could have had 2 goals. We're so susceptible to counterattacks, man.
Okay, this is, you know why it's so bad defending, I gotta say, is because you guys have more players back there. You know what I mean? The Nashville players are outnumbered. You guys are actually back there. You guys just let them go. You guys are just letting them. You're like, oh, take a shot. Oh, we'll just split open for you to run through. Like, but you guys have way more players back there. It's not even like
we're winning basic 50-50s like this.
But do you see what I'm saying? You guys have more players back there. You should be able to close them down.
That's better defending. Now just clear the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Clear the ball.
There you go. But you see what I'm saying, right? It's like you guys have so many more players back there.
Mate.
That's a tactical issue.
Yeah, we just get outnumbered in bad areas and we have the man advantage. Yeah. They're going to get a second goal here soon. I just fucking know it. Because Vancouver cooked us like this. It was very similar to Vancouver game like 2 weeks ago. Albeit Vancouver are a pretty good team. They're a very good team, actually.
Warrior, no, he didn't have injury issues like before. Like, it's just recently. Like, it's not like he didn't have injury issues that I remember from, like, Leipzig. You know, like, it's not like...
Had a 2-0 game.
Oh, fuck. That was...
Yeah.
Oh, it happened so fast.
Got dunked
it was
on.
Like, they made it look so easy. I can't even lie.
She got fucking dunked on, man.
Yeah. Just like, you guys, like, made it look so easy for them. That was so easy.
Shocking.
It just happened so fast.
Deserved lead for Nashville.
Bad defending.
Deserved lead for them.
I need to see the replay to see where you guys were positioned. Show it to us. Oh, yeah, no, bad defending.
It's zonal. It's zonal.
It's bad defending. You see?
Yeah,
you had literally 3 players around him, and yet he could still move so well. It doesn't make any sense. That's horrible. That's horrible defending. You have 4 players doing nothing around him.
Yeah, just traffic cones.
You see that? There's 4 players around him. They didn't even move at all.
Shocking team, yeah. Shocking fucking team. Oh, finally you bring us Sanusi. Jesus Christ, man. All right, Caden Clark wasn't doing fuck all. He's
so mad.
He's livid. Yeah, because he knows his fucking bum-ass teammate should be the one getting subbed off first, not him. Bro, we're fucking horrible, man.
He was pissed. He was really pissed right there.
Foul. Cheap foul. See, this fucking manager sucks, yo. Because this team is just giving up now. Fucking giving up.
This Perez guy, he's cooking you guys.
Yeah.
Perez is cooking you guys on that side. Yeah, that's a cheap foul because they couldn't handle. Yeah, couldn't handle it because he's been cooking you guys on that side. You couldn't cope. You guys couldn't cope with, or not able to cope with it. How come these guys look so short?
We gave up, man. We're gonna get fucking scored on again here soon. Guarantee it.
Oh.
Way over. There's still 30 minutes left of this.
I think you guys are done, though.
Yeah, we were done before the game started.
I don't know about that. I think the first half was like Nashville was just a bit better, but it wasn't like there was.
Literally said Nashville 2-0 win. Like, here we are. Why are you making that pass?
Oh my gosh!
You're so lucky that was a foul. Lotur.
He would have been pickpocketed right there.
Horrible pass to give to Lotur.
Yeah, he would have been pickpocketed right there.
What the fuck, man?
That they were just barely. He just hit him.
0.3.
But if he had if that had gone off right.
Look at this bum. Look at this bum Owusu just slipping.
Oh shit!
And now we get a fuck shoot right away, my man. Come on, Sanusi.
Oh, you should have shot. You should. There's no composure. He didn't have composure.
This took too damn long.
Yeah, he just took too damn long. But he took too long because he had no composure. He was like all like nervous and shit. You could see it. I'll be right back. I'm getting something to drink.
Yeah, no worries. This fucking team sucks, man. It's a left wing back there, Sealy. So that's
LAFC.
It's 2-0.
No goals in any of the other games.
Perez.
Oh my god, there they go again.
3-0.
Oh shit.
Team fucking gave up.
Oh my god.
The team fucking gave up.
That's bad. That's really bad. I can't.
The team gave up.
You guys are getting torn apart.
The team gave up. That's why this fucking manager needs to fuck off. It's like the 500.
You guys completely gave up. You guys completely gave up because that was straight up like you guys had enough players back there. You weren't outnumbered. You had enough players. You could have. You know what I mean? Like he just let him shoot. Number 13, whoever that guy is, he just let him shoot.
Petraso's shit, man.
Do you see that? He did just like didn't even put in a challenge, anything. Yeah, he didn't even put in a challenge or anything.
You don't give a shit, bro.
That's pretty bad. Yes, he gave him a lot of time. Actually.
Yeah, we're getting fucking.
I can't lie, it was bound to happen because Perez has been cooking on that side.
Sealy.
He legit has been cooking coming in from that side anyways. He deserves
this is better. Fucking Saliba misplaced.
Perez deserves that goal because he's been doing so well coming in from that side.
Again, you're just giving away a cheap foul there. Little Tory. Come on, man.
At least the lights are working again.
Nate, I wish they'd just fucking turn off this fucking...
Dude, this ref's shorts are way too tight.
Yeah,
too tight and too short. Like, seriously?
Scored 2 fucking goals this year.
Your team has scored 2 goals.
We are now rock bottom of the Eastern Conference 5 games in. On -6 goal difference. We've scored 2 goals in 5 games. And
where did you guys finish last season?
Like, finished 8th.
That's not bad. I think we played you guys in. Did we lose or something last season? We got you guys, maybe?
Nah, you definitely beat us. Nah, you definitely beat us. Hold on, I'll look it up. We haven't scored since the fucking opening game of the weekend, man. What was I looking? Oh, yeah. We played LAFC. Let's see. Nah, we didn't play y'all last year.
We didn't play you at all? How does that make sense?
Because you were on the schedule. From what I can see. And from what I remember, I don't think we played LAFC last year. Yeah, Montreal, New York. San Jose we played. Uh-oh. Shot! Sirois save. This poor guy.
Yeah, it's kind of a weak shot.
Yeah, from Perez.
Yeah, it was kind of weak. And it just like went straight to him, so it's okay. He already got his goal. Which he deserved.
Yeah, he's been excellent. Nah, defo. Yeah, we didn't play y'all last year. Played Inter Miami.
I think he's probably man of the match, in my opinion. Perez.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Or Brugman, or
But it's just like Perez has been like. It's not just the goal. It's like he's been cooking on that side.
Oh shit, Surridge.
He's been beating his like guy every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And really like tearing them up in that side. So I don't know. He's probably my man of the match.
Sadly, but nice pass. Just keep the fucking football, man.
What's wrong with you guys? That's awful.
That's a horrific
Why are you turned around with your back to the goal? Why didn't you shoot? You saw that, right? What I'm talking about? He's fucking weird. Like his back was to the goal.
You make a triple sub in the 73rd minute.
That's so random. His back was to the goal. I'm like, shoot. Turn around, shoot the ball.
Loturi for Piet. Piet should have been starting the game, but whatever. Alvarez for Crab. I mean, Alvarez.
So do you blame the players or do you blame the manager for this?
They're all just fucking trash, man.
Everybody's at fault.
Yeah, just.
I know that life. I'm a Spurs fan after all. I know what it's like for everything, top down to be shit, top to bottom to be crap.
Serwa, Brandon Craig. Nice pass. Go. Best year was freaking. There were like 3 or 4 really good years, or rather 3.
Has Montreal ever won the league?
MLS Cup, no. Canadian Championships, like their version of the FA Cup, yeah. That's like a tournament of like 8 teams. That's a foul. No? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Mukhtar, nice. She got the ball off him. Piet. Saliba, Piet. See, now we're actually passing a bit. Holy fuck. Actual speed in our game. Deflected.
Oh, God. That would have been lucky. If that had just gone through, that would have been like randomly lucky.
Yeah. God damn it. Dante Sealy gonna get the
Warrior. Yeah. Adams was at Leipzig and he was good. And he fucking cooked Spurs in Europe when Leipzig played against Spurs.
That's true. That's very true.
He's always cooked Spurs. He's good. He was good before going to Leeds. People are like not paying attention.
Mukhtar, well done, well done.
Yeah, I don't really I don't know if I trust that you guys are going to beat Jordan. Warrior. I don't know if South Korea is going to beat Jordan. I don't know if I would bet on that, to be honest. After drawing with Oman, yeah, I don't know about that. Do you rate your manager? Is it that South Korean guy? Do you guys just keep him? He was supposed to be the he was like supposed to be like caretaker manager, but I think you guys just made him your permanent manager, right? We suck, yeah. Is that your? Oh, I fucking hate that guy. Is it? But that's your manager right now, right? Is that your permanent manager? Is that South Korean guy who was like your caretaker manager? Is that right? Yeah. He's not good enough. I think you guys need another manager. I mean, don't get me wrong, Klinsmann is absolute crap, but and he wasn't great or anything, but I think you guys need another manager. Yeah, he's permanent now, but I'm saying that he originally didn't announce that he was permanent. I think they originally was like, he's gonna step in, and then he just stayed, and now he's permanent.
Powell. There we go.
Yeah. Well, you're following. It's similar to USA manager situation. Well, you're following the USA because Klinsmann was the US and then team manager before. So. I mean, it's arguably worse, right? Because like you kind of had like you grabbed like Klinsmann, who's like the USMNT reject manager. Don't get me wrong, amazing player, incredible player, horrible manager. Klinsmann, our legend, Spurs legend, lots of love and affection for him, but terrible manager.
Yeah, Warrior. The best years for Montreal were 2015-16. Well, actually, it's two separate years. 2015, 2016, 2019 won the Canadian Championship. That was dope. 2022 was good as well because we had Kyoto, who was great for us for like 3 years. But yeah, at least we had Piatti. Piatti was a fucking amazing player. Ignacio Piatti. It's basically our Messi. Yeah, he's dope.
Actually, you know what, Warrior? I know that the fans, the Korean fans, are like really pissed at KFA, but I think that you guys need to like clean house in the KFA, like fully clean house, because that's all kinds of messed up what's going on with the KFA. Like the fact that they leaked out like that stuff, that like drama with Kang Lee and Sunny and Kim and Jae and that kind of stuff, that's really stupid. You should not be doing that. If you're KFA, you're supposed to be like keeping it all buttoned up, not letting it leak out, no comment, you know what I mean? Like instead of like adding fuel to the fire, like they really messed up. And like, especially the fact that like South Korea should be doing way better with the players that you guys have. You guys actually have quality in your team. You should be doing way better in Asia than you are. And it's been going on for a while now. This is not like, oh, this round or whatever. It's been like years that you guys should have been doing better with this group of players.
They subbed off Perez. They have mercy on us. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, U.S. and U.S. Soccer Federation and KFA have a lot in common, where the actual like federation is like.
There's so many shitty.
That's like fucked up, like incorrect.
There's so many shitty soccer federations, international ones. There's so many really bad ones.
Mata finally got sacked. Let me look.
Bro, that was coming.
Yeah, but they've been talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. AB, yes. This was the good times. The Wanyama Drogba.
Yeah,
Henry wasn't good for us, but.
Oh no, it's not official. It says that they want to, or they're preparing to sack him. That's already seen that before.
Let me see.
Is it official or no? I've been seeing that they are preparing to sack him.
They're fucking hilarious, man.
Is it official or not?
3 hours ago. I mean, he's gonna get his ass fired. There's no way he's staying.
He shouldn't have left Bologna.
Yeah.
He had a good thing going there.
He did, but he decided to throw that in the fucking trash. And
just like Amarin,
go to a big club because
just like Amarin.
Huh?
I said just like Amarin. Amarin, same thing. It's not, Amarin had a good thing going at Sporting.
All these motherfuckers give a fuck about the
monies.
Big clubs. The money.
They just want to go to the big club with the money.
Want to actually progress your fucking career. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of actually
you just end up looking like
something good.
You just end up looking like a fucking huge dickhead.
So actually, will give Xabi Alonso credit for that. Is that everybody wanted
He's
him?
Smart.
And he actually stayed. He stayed at Leverkusen.
Yeah, he's smart. He's smart.
And I said that too when it happened. Everybody's like, "Why is he staying there?" I was like, "No, it's smart. It's good that he stayed."
Yeah, because they'll probably win the league and the cup again.
They're not winning the league.
Yeah, they are.
Bayern is winning the league. I already told you this so many times.
No, we're not.
You guys are winning the Bundesliga this season.
No, we're not. Do you know how many?
At this point, I feel like you and I should actually bet each other at this point because it's been like so throughout the entire season.
Do you know how many points we're ahead? By?
Isn't it like 6 or something? Let me look.
Yeah, that can get overturned in like.
Okay, no, there's not that many games left in the season. Come on.
Did you think we were gonna try to bulk them?
But you know what? But see, it's not even how good Bayern is. It's that nobody else is actually putting up much of a fight. Every time Leverkusen or Stuttgart has the chance to get the edge, they don't take it.
They took advantage last weekend.
Yeah, but there are other times when you guys
they
also drop points.
They were 3-1 down against Stuttgart. They scored 3 fucking goals in like 20 minutes or something stupid. They woke up. That Stuttgart game for me, they woke up. I'm fucking terrified. By the way, Jacob, big up, man. How much time is left in the game? New to soccer and shit. I have a bet under 3.5 goals. Says 6 minutes left, but they have this thing called injury time, where it's like every delay in the game, they add on like a few seconds. So there's going to be like 4 minutes added on. So let's say there's about 10 minutes left, 15 at the very most. But yeah, big up Jacob Robertson. But yeah, under 3.5 goals, that means that, yeah. It means you can't have another goal in this game. Yeah, don't get caught up in gambling. Don't get too caught up. Yeah, gamble responsibly. You ain't gonna make money off of it. This is fun to do. That's what it is. What's it called? But no, like, I agree with you though about Xabi Alonso. He was smart to stay at Leverkusen. And by the way, let's say he does win the league and cup again, his stock goes even higher. Because he's done it again. Okay.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. I don't think Leverkusen is definitely not as good this season. But like, what he's trying to do is he wants to build a resume. Like he wants to make it so that people are looking at it as not just like, oh, one incredible season. Yeah. You know what I mean? He wants to like solidify his legacy. Yeah, and also that. And I respect that. I respect that. He was like not caring about the money. He wants to solidify his legacy.
I mean, the game's almost over, Omar. Because I'm probably gonna either go to bed after this or just watch the Vancouver game. Just like lying down, my freaking back, man. Ooh.
Steve is pretty pissed right now. He's like trying. He's actually handling it very well, but I know internally he's seething.
Nah, I'm not even honestly, man. Like I knew this was coming. Like.
Oh my God, they're like cutting you guys open like crazy.
Tried to play football for about 5 minutes, maybe.
Warrior says, Steve, did you see a midfielder do a hot potato on the ball and is a fucking open door off the ball in any of your teams since I have one?
Yeah, LA Fitness Goretzka, man. And Longstaff.
Longstaff.
He's shocking, man.
Wait, which Korean player, Warrior?
Yeah, Schaffelberg is injured. He's a good Canadian winger that also plays on Nashville. Oh God, if Schaffelberg was here tonight, they'd be up another goal.
Park Yeon-woo. I don't know who that is. Maybe if I saw his face, I would recognize him though.
Saliba, nice.
I think South Korea is based off of how much talent you guys have on that team. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Massive underperformance.
Oh my fucking hell. Saliba?
To be fair, Japan underperforms too when they have so much talent on their team too.
Nah, Japan does well.
No, like they haven't won the Asia Cup in
That's true.
They're
since the 60s, right?
Yeah, they should be winning. Like it's like should be either Korea or Japan winning like every single time. You know what I mean? With how much talent they have on their teams.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's a long ass time ago, Warrior, 2011.
Oh, the Man United fans were more obnoxious, obviously. The Liverpool fans actually accepted the defeat on Sunday very well.
But I think that I think the reason why is because one, the Liverpool fans know they're going to win the league.
Yeah.
It made it easier for them to like take that they lost this cup because it's like, you know, because they know they're going to win the league already this season. And then two, I think everybody universally, other than of course like a Sunderland fan or whatever, but like everybody pretty universally was happy for Newcastle.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that was like, at least in the Prem, that was like unhappy. Any fan base that was like unhappy about Newcastle winning.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's been so long, so everybody's like, "Oh, it's nice for it to be like a
just
different."
Like I'd be very happy and all that for Bournemouth if they won the FA Cup this year or Fulham.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I would be happy if anybody except for that is still in it. You know what I mean? Anybody that's still in it is like would win it, except for Man City, just because it would be like cool for an underdog that hasn't won a trophy in ages to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely more.
I don't even care if Man City won it.
I'm definitely more partial to like Bournemouth or Fulham.
Yeah, I'd rather Palace.
Yeah, because I think that those managers kind of like deserve it. Because I rate Marco Silva and I rate Areola. I think they've done really good things with their team, and I think that they deserve to win. Like, given the fact that what they've done, like the way that they play, you know what I mean?
Ooh, do I take the cash out for 870 or let it ride? You're under 3.5 goals. Do you think? Wait, cubed.
What?
Do you think Nashville score again?
No.
In this game?
No. I actually think that they are pretty done too. Not like done as in. I think they're like.
Do you think it's going to stay 3-0?
I think that they're like pretty happy to like just take the 3. No.
You don't think there's going to be any goals in the next 5 minutes?
No, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it.
I agree with you. To be fair. All right, cool. Yo, Jacob, I hope you get your cash, my friend.
Yeah.
So no more goals.
I just feel
now I'm actually invested in the fucking game.
It just feels like the Nashville team is like, even though they are playing still playing better, they've sat back a little bit, and it feels like they're just sort of conserving energy.
Actually, with this fucking bum on the ball, we ain't scoring. So,
like, you know what I mean? They look like they're kind of like, oh, we're just conserving energy right now and just letting it play out.
I'm doing the Georgia watch along at 10 a.m. my time.
Did you watch the England game?
I don't know why everyone's asking me, but like, yeah.
Oh, is everybody asking you? I didn't know.
I was watching Poland and Lithuania more, but
okay.
Look,
hey, I can't. I mean, hey, you know, I hate England. You know, I hate England, but I always pay attention. I don't always watch the game. Like, I didn't watch the England game, but I will always pay attention because the hate watch is real. You know what I mean? So always know with the sport.
Oh yeah, like they have an enemy for life in Tuchel. That's an enemy of mine for life, bro.
Why? Why do you have? What's your issue with Tuchel? Because of Bayern?
Yes. Most disgraceful Bayern München season I've seen in my life.
But you know what the thing about Tuchel is? Okay, so I don't rate him as a manager, but he somehow will get results in like knock 'em out tournaments. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how he does it, but he does. I mean, he fucking won the UCL with like Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. Like, come on. That's insane.
By the way, Jacob, if you want to click on this Google Meet thing, bro, and watch the game, let me know, man. You can join. But yeah, there's 2.5 minutes left. Corner for Nashville. Headed out by Montreal.
So, but that's the thing. He's like, Tuchel will just somehow get results, and he'll just like
he doesn't anymore.
He'll stink it out. He'll stink it out and scam her like a 1-0 every time.
Yeah, but he won't. He won't win trophies no more. He's finished.
You think he's past it? Not that he was ever that amazing even in prime.
Yeah, he's done.
Hey, look, I'm happy for it, because if he's past it,
Yeah, he joined England.
I'm happy for it because
join England, you don't win.
You all know I'm rooting against. Oh shit!
How did that stay out?
I told you though. I told you.
How did that stay out of the fucking net? How did you not score?
I told you. I fucking told you. Walker Zimmerman. Fucking idiot.
What a save!
That was a good save. It's a good save. That's how it didn't score. It was a good save. A little bit lucky too, to be fair. It was a little lucky as well. But I told you.
Cube
3-0.
Cube likes Postecoglou. she's pog in.
No, I do not like.
No, they
didn't.
They didn't. They almost did, but
but did not.
My goalkeeper Sirwa made a fucking huge save.
No, so I don't like Ange, but I'm Anjan, even though I don't like him. And I don't rate him as a manager. I am Anjan because let's fuck around and find out. That's my stance on Ange. My stance on Ange is he's pretty crappy, but you know what? It's one of those things where he's done something that none of the managers before him for several years have been able to do, which is actually get the fan base to turn against Levy more. Yeah. So yeah, I did see that, AB. See, that's the thing though with Ange is that he's always popping off with the fans. It's crazy because he's always like
3-0.
He loves it. He loves it when the fans are all supporting him, backing him, singing his name. But then and he's like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like let them dream. They can say all the things that they want. But then once they are like saying something against him, then he starts popping off with them.
Damn, you turned $250 to 1,200. Fair play, Jacob.
Hey,
a 2-pick.
Hey, where's my? I should be getting a little bit of that, a little percentage because I said let it ride. I said they're not going to.
You said with 6 minutes left.
Okay, I'm just joking. Okay, to be clear, I'm just joking. But I did say it. I did say they weren't going to score again.
Fucking hell.
I was right. I said it. I was right. I said they weren't going to score.
How did you wait, Jake? Because Jacob earlier was saying he's just gotten into the sport. What you saying, man? About like you got a team you like or a league or what you saying, Jacob, in the comments? Yole post.
Yeah. Yes, Omar. I am claiming it.
Did you see that one fan who trolled Timo Werner when I was at a dinner and there was outrage when the same people tweet worse shit as a Spurs player?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, fair.
Spurs is a toxic mess.
Shout out Mbappe, man.
I don't know. Mbappe, I don't know. Is it proved out yet or not that Mbappe actually was like making PSG worse? Is that been proved out or not yet?
I don't think so. Let's not like forget with Tuchel.
I mean, new manager. To be fair, new manager.
With Tuchel, by the way, they made a UCL final. They only lost 1-0.
They did. It is a new manager, though. To be fair, so
yeah, new managers, like whole new core midfield, like all that shit. Yeah. Do you think PSG make Champions League final this year or no?
No. I mean, they've had a really good run. I think they've had a really good run, but I'm still backing an El Clasico final.
You think that's gonna happen?
I'm not sure whether or not I think it's gonna happen more than I want it to happen. I don't know which one is actually the truth, but I do want it to happen. Does that make sense? It's like, do I really think it's going to happen? Yeah. I'm just telling myself it is because I want it so bad.
I think Inter get past Barca if they played over 2 legs.
I mean, they can, But I do think Inter is weaker this season.
Inter's way better defensively than Barcelona.
Yeah, but Inter's weaker this season than like last season.
Yeah.
They've definitely been a little suspect sometimes. They've had games this season that were very suspect.
Yeah. They've been very scrappy at times, yes. But Barca have had some fucking weird ones as well. That's the thing, man.
See, Omar. Oh, Omar, am I right? You want that El Clasico final. Be honest. You said your heart can't take it, but you know you want it. You know you want that El Clasico final.
You need to beat Judge Mo.
Because, like, think about it. I know your heart can't take it, but, like, let's say, but in crazy time, you know, like, but like, let's say like Barca did beat Madrid in the final to win the UCL. You guys would, I mean, that would be like legendary.
Yeah.
I think Omar would lose his mind if that happened, because they've never met in a final for a UCL final, as far as I know, right? I don't think there's ever been in a Clasico final before.
It's been Copa del Rey finals, but not.
Yeah, they've never done an El Clasico for the UCL
final.
Yeah, so that would be, I mean, it would be crazy. It would be legendary if it happened.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I already didn't get my Roma Lazio, you know, final for the
because those fucking filo da putas got eliminated by Athletic Club.
yeah. But isn't that funny though? People would be like, "What kind of Spurs fan are you when you're trying to root for a Roma, like a Roma Lazio final when Spurs are in the Europa?" I'm like, yeah, because it doesn't matter, because I already know that Spurs won't win it anyways. So I'd rather be
Frankfurt.
Yeah, I'd rather be entertained. You know.
Do you think you'll beat Frankfurt?
Probably not. Across two legs, no.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Especially
since we're not the second. Like, I mean, it does help that they don't have Marmouche anymore, but like that really helps. But like, since it's in their stadium on the second leg, it's like their advantage. Plus, obviously, Frankfurt is like a good team. So yeah, I don't think we get past Frankfurt. I would be surprised if we get past.
I would be too. Just like I'd be surprised if Man United get beat Lyon.
Yeah, but I think that if we did get it, I would be surprised if we got through Frankfurt. But is it possible, or could I see it happening? Yeah, I think so. But then we would definitely get knocked out on the next one, 100%. We could beat Frankfurt. I don't see us beating Frankfurt, but we could do it. But if you put us up against Lazio, for sure, we will get knocked out by Lazio. The reason why I say that...
We've been kind of dusty for...
No. That's not the reason why. Okay, so I'll tell you why we would get knocked out by Lazio. Because Lazio, where Lazio may lack in quality, and, you know, as a Lazio fan, you know, I'm not stating you, where Lazio may lack in quality, you guys have heart. This is like a big deal for you guys to get pretty far, potentially, in the Europa. And I think you guys, maybe with that, like, you know, Syria, Italian side, you know, like, you guys will, like, fight, you know, with heart. And that's what we don't have. Spurs is fucking weak as shit. These players have no heart. They have no heart. We actually, you know, with our players all fit, we actually have a pretty quality-wise, a pretty decent, like, starting 11. The problem is that we are weak. We have no mentality whatsoever.
No, that's true.
So I think that, like, Lazio will have more heart. They'll want it more, and you have more mentality. And I think that knock-em-out competitions, a lot of it has to do with mentality. The ones that make it to the end are the ones that are, like, have both some quality, but also really want it. You have to really want it.
That's true.
Because let's be honest, okay? Like, think about
Newcastle. Our defense is bad.
Think about Newcastle. Newcastle, you guys winning the cup, okay? Like, be honest. Okay, the quality. You guys, Newcastle has quality, but like, is Liverpool a better team than Newcastle? Yes, by quality, yes. But you guys won that because you guys wanted it more.
Please.
That's why you guys won the Carabao, is because you wanted it more. So when it's knock-em-out competitions, that's what matters.
Big game players played a big game as well.
Yeah, like, or you think about that one time, it's like so many times where, you know, like some smaller clubs like League One or, you know, championship clubs somehow do good in some of the cup competitions, you know, and then it's because they have heart, you know.
Yeah.
And why does Spurs get knocked out in cups like so early every single time? I mean, we actually made it like farther than usual this time, but like the last 2 years, like we always got knocked out so early. Why? Because we have no mentality.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's actually, that would be Steve's dream, right? Omar just said it.
Oh yeah, if we could just sweep up like this, fuck yes. Yeah.
How long were you celebrating the Newcastle Carabao win for?
Until the fucking US had to ruin everything. That's fun. I'm still happy about it now, like 6 days later. That US game is fucking
Who is okay?
So like I said at the 30th minute of that stupid fucking game, like we ain't winning this. They're not scoring.
Okay, but like truly, like if you look at this team, this Newcastle team, you know, that won the Carabao, you will now like they'll for sure be like remembered right now as like a
legend,
like a legendary team, right? So
yes.
Who do you think will be considered like the biggest legend on this team? Like be remembered the most fondly, like years and years and years from now?
Probably Dan Burn, to be honest.
Because of the scoring that he's originally Newcastle boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So he'll be like most beloved by the fans.
Like not as the best player, but you just said memorable. I mean, Isak is Isak, like he's a fucking...
You don't think it will be Bruno? Bruno is your captain, and he was like crying when you guys won and stuff.
If he scored, then yeah, that's why what you said was key. Remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier to remember who scored in the final if it's your team and you won. Like who scored the 08 Carabao Cup goal against Chelsea? Which Spurs player?
What?
When you guys won you won Carabao Cup in 2008, right?
Mm-hmm.
You beat Chelsea in the final?
Yes.
Who scored the goal to win it?
I don't remember. I wasn't following Spurs at the time. I only know that Ledley King was in the team.
It was Woodgate.
See, I don't even remember. I'm a Spurs fan. I don't even know.
I think it was. Hold on. I swear it was Woodgate.
I mean, there will be some of that for Dan Burn because he's kind of one of your own. You know what I mean? So not just because.
Yeah, bro. Woodgate, 94th minute. I was right. Berbatov scored for you guys. Drogba scored, of course.
But people, but people like have this much more of a love for like Ledley King, though. You know what I mean? Because he was one of our own, right? And he was captain, and he was, you know, and he was part of that team that won the Carabao, but also like he's captain, and then also like one of our own.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're like, oh, it's gonna be like Isak, but then
I don't know who do you think you'll remember? When you think, and like with me and you in 10 years are just chatting shit at some bar or whatever, and it's like, yo, remember
about the Newcastle Carabao? Newcastle Carabao? It'll probably be Dan Burn.
There you go.
It'll probably be Dan Burn. Yeah. And I do think that Bruno will be remembered because of like being captain and like how much it meant to him. You know what I mean?
First thing that pops into your head, Dan Burn header.
Yeah, Dan Burn will 100%. And to be honest, like it's good because it will mean more to him as well. You know, being a Newcastle boy, like it means way more to him as well. So I think for him, like the highlight of his career now, whether or not he wins anything else, is the fact that he like you know what I mean?
He's done something that every single kid in every single nation of every single like filled the childhood dream of billions.
Yeah, like he basically
kind of a fucking great fit. Yeah,
because he's never gonna be like Dan Burn. I mean, solid player, can perform on the day, right? But it's like he's never gonna be like this elite player. Like, let's be honest, right? Yeah. And
you don't need to be an elite player to have. You don't need to be an elite player to make a difference.
Yeah. So he's like, he probably knows this about himself. You know what I mean? Like he knows that he's not like this elite player, and he's going to be like much more than he already is, right? So all he could really hope for and dream for is, hey, you know what? From my boyhood club, I ended the trophy. I hope to end the trophy for my boyhood club. That's like pretty, like that's a really great like achievement to have already for him. I read the letter. Did you see the letter from his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that letter. I almost got teary-eyed reading that letter. It was so like sweet, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his family.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, that was crazy, man. No, it's cool. Like, you're right. When we won it, like everybody was neutrals are happy for us. Obviously, we're fucking thrilled, but yeah, it was.
Have you seen any Sunderland like fan channels or anything like that? Their reactions or anything?
No, because there's like 5 inbred fans that they have online.
No, I'm just wondering because it's like it must also be like so good to be like to your biggest like rivals to be like.
Dude, I don't think about that. I don't think of like Bayern's main rivals, 1860 München. Those guys are fucking bums in the 3rd tier. I don't think about them. I honestly, it's so great. It's so great having your rivals be completely irrelevant bums.
Like not even in the same league as you guys, yeah.
Yeah. Like relevance, like any of
But I thought you're the one that wanted like it to like pop off with like you like the
I want Sunderland to freaking like liquidate, man. I don't give a shit. Like I don't ever have to play them again.
Yeah, but you like the drama of it. You like the passion.
Yeah, but like they're so shit they can't even make it happen. They have to rely. And like when we get into the FA Cup 3rd round, those motherfuckers sometimes get knocked out in the 2nd round. That's how bad they are sometimes. Like,
you know what? Actually, I'm actually really bummed about who's coming up next season from the championship. It's all the yo-yo teams. It's like what Burnley and like Leeds and like it's all the yo-yo teams, which pretty unhappy about. But nobody interesting coming up. Hey, I could be wrong about Wrexham. I said that Wrexham were not going to get promoted this season, but they're second.
They won against Stockport today.
Yeah, and they're second now.
They played pretty good. They played pretty good today.
Yeah, I was like, I could be wrong. This entire time, I was like, all season long, I was like, they're not going up this season. This season is gonna be finally the season that is tough for them, and they can't get back-to-back promotion. And I think they might actually. Maybe I was wrong. You didn't think they were going to get promoted either this season. At some point, they were going to. They can't go back-to-back that many times in a row. Okay, my friend, it was fun watching this game with you, even though, sorry you lost.
Hey, at least my man Jacob in the chat made like a fucking grand. So like the you know what, community dub.
Yes, and I helped with it. I helped. I helped. So, and at least we had a good time chatting it up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Always, man.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Take care, Cube. Take care. Oh shit, Chicago driving through? What a save, Tanaka! Oh my god. Where the fuck did he save that? Oh my lord. Oh shit, we're playing Chicago next. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed, people. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely head to bed. I'm fucking tired. Big up everybody inside for joining. Yeah, Nashville 3, Montreal 0. We're fucking bums, crooks, criminals. We're just terrible, man. We're just terrible. But yeah, allez l'impact. Peace out, people. Peace out.